This is a fence. It's a very special fence. It's a fence at an airport. And it has something in common with other fences. It goes round and round and round and never really gets anywhere. It's a bit like traffic on the M25, particularly on days like today. How do everyone, welcome back to the channel for a Monday. Last thing, I am at Gatwick yet again, just waiting here, killing time, waiting for my passengers to land. They're a little bit delayed. A lot like a lot of motor journeys would have been this morning and best part of the day if you were on and around the M25. And it's thanks in no small part to Insulate Britain. Yes, another climate disaster change group has cropped up and decided to cause utter chaos to completely innocent people, in this case around the M25. Now, I did an airport run this morning and I was driving back. It was from Gatwick, funnily enough, and I saw some trouble on the A249. That's Detling Hill, for those of you that are not familiar with the area. And I knew I had another one of my drivers coming through, so I thought I'd warn him and say, hey, watch out, there's trouble down that way. He messaged me later and said, here Andy, you're not coming back on the 25, are you? No. He said, good, because it's fucking carnage. Alright, okay, thanks for the warning. Later on, I get another call off of a competitor. I say he's a competitor, we work together covering each other's jobs. Same thing, fucking carnage, what's going on? And then I do a little digging and find this. Yes, Insulate Britain today placed themselves at what I would call fairly strategic points around the M25. Dartford, Heathrow, Terminal 4, down near Swanley, all over the place, and brought it to an absolute standstill. And the whole simple reason is, as the name implies, Insulate Britain wants the government to insulate Britain and install energy efficiency measures into people's homes, and thought it would be a wise idea to bring one of the busiest motorways in this country to a complete halt. Now, what disturbs me is how these groups get away with it. I understand they have objectives and goals, and that's fine. I might not agree with the objectives and the goals of the group, and I'm sure many other people don't, and many other people will. But bringing one of the busiest motorways in this country to a standstill and disrupting the lives of thousands of people trying to get to work, get to their kids, get people to the airports is unfucking acceptable. The disturbing thing is how easy it seems that they managed to pull this off. Where was the police intelligence? Where was any investigation or surveillance? How was this allowed to happen in the first place? And what's equally disturbing, it's more than obvious that doing this will embolden them. Even though 42 people got arrested, by the way, they could do the same thing all over again tomorrow. Fucking joke. I think Insulate Britain need to insulate themselves in a big box somewhere, put themselves in a cupboard and not come out for the rest of the century. That would be far better, to be quite honest, unless they can find another way of achieving what they're after with less disruptive means. This goes on too much, and I love to know how they get away with it and how easily they get away with it. Absolute disgrace. Anyway, now I've had my little rant, I'm going to sit here and look at my friend the fence and wait for my customers to land. I'm then going to drive home via the off licence and have a good bloody stiff cider or 6. This is me for today, signing off. Toodaloo.